large number of independent prospect sellers and compare the prices charged for the item to what the item is worth. Okay, so if a free market functions properly, so if we are functioning properly, that means we are doing both of these things. We are able to contact a large number of independent prospective sellers. So we'll say we need a large number. And so it requires both of these things. We need to be able to compare the prices charged for the item to what the item is worth. So we need to be able to compare prices. Thus, despite advertised prices and written estimates available from many of the individual businesses, what part of the argument is that, Lisa? This part, this sentence here? What would you label it as?
Oh, that's a concession.
Excellent. I love when people, I think they become easier when you start recognizing concessions. You're like, oh, that's a concession. And it just makes things easier.
Well, now I have a word for it, but like before I'd just be like, okay, they agree with that. And then.
Right. Or they're like, oh, they're pointing out, yeah, the auto repair industry does not constitute a properly functioning free market. So our conclusion here is trying to say that the auto repair industry is not a free market. What can we say that guarantees something is not a free market?
Oh, are you asking me?
Anybody.
What constitutes a not free market? If you're not able to contact a large number of independent, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, both of these things. Like if we don't have either one of these things,
then it cannot be a free market.
Yeah, so the auto repair industry, the auto industry must not have one of these things. And so we're saying despite advertised prices and written estimates available from many of, so I think we have the second one. I think this concession here is referring to the second one, that we can compare the prices. So we are looking for an answer choice that says that we cannot contact a large number of independent prospective sellers. So we had a couple of different answers. Okay, so let's go ahead and either affirm your answer or change your answer now and put it in the chat.
Hard.
I think I just misled you a little bit in this sense. It's not what I predicted, but it says each prospective buyer needs to be able to do both of these things. So we're looking for a situation where at least one buyer cannot contact a large number of independent prospectors, or at least one buyer cannot compare the prices. So A, people do not usually shop for auto repairs, but instead take their autos to the regular, like this doesn't tell us any of that we're not getting one of those things. So it can't be A.
Right, okay.
E says, because it is not regulated, the auto repair industry does it matter that it has standardized prices? No. We just need them to be able, each buyer needs to be able to compare the prices. We don't care that they're not standardized. D, many auto repair shops charge more than no, we don't care that they're scamming people. That doesn't mean that it's like not.
I care that they scam me every single time.
Yeah, my dad takes my car.
Not all auto repair shops give customers written estimates. We don't need written estimates. So B says at least one person who are shopping for auto repairs cannot determine what these repairs are worth. The reason that this one is correct is because if at least one person doesn't know what the repairs are worth, are they able to compare the prices charged for items to what the item is worth?
No.
No.
Oh, see, I didn't like that one because it said some, so I thought it was.
I agree. But so it matches the same level of strength as our stimulus, where it says every single buyer needs to be able to do these things. So if one person can't, and so it's not, the sum does make it milder, but that we can give permission to, But what is strong is cannot determine. It doesn't
Yeah, okay,
maybe
okay.
not determine. It says like one person for sure cannot do this.
Okay, so I have a question about A. So is that one wrong because they're able to, they just are choosing not to?
We don't know if they're able to, but they
Okay.
might be able to. Like
Okay.
it's just saying like it just says that people
They just don't.
regularly take it to the yeah, like that doesn't mean that they're not able to. Yeah.
Okay.
Where that usually, yeah, where that's like it's not like where B is so specific about cannot determine. All right, so yeah, go ahead and do these, but submit them as you do them. And I think this first one was number 12, right?